Good day, YouTube, and hello to all the new subscribers. We are growing. It's a nice, steady rate, everyone, and I'm over the moon. And everyone, welcome. And these are patriots, and welcome to the community. Right, we'll be going live soon, and when we go live, we'll be able to interact. And oh, it's going to be amazing. All right, I really can't wait. I can't wait to actually start speaking here. And also, I'm going to be also taught by my good friend Freedom Dad 73, bless him, and he's going to teach me because I'm a little bit technophobe, and I'll be able to get people up, guests and yourselves up, and we can all speak and discuss things and plan things and organise things and help each other and be a team. And so with that, okay, I mean, so I appreciate for what each and every one of you have done. Okay, I mean, Freedom Dad teaching me, and it's going to get better. But what I will do when I split the screen, I'm going to have a guest. Well, I want a couple of guests actually, but the first one I'm going to get, and take note of this, gentlemen. Right, I want to get Eddie on because I just feel like he's an interesting character, and when we do go live, sir, you're going to be one of the first, and all of the people at the beginning, I'm going to spend the time and take every one of you, and I'm going to remember each and one of you that made this possible, all right? Because we're achieving something and we're becoming something, and honestly, it's special. Now, today, I'm talking about anxiety, okay? Now, I'm only giving you tips that help me, because that is my biggest. I suffer from it very, very badly, okay? I mean, it's immobilised me. I've got a health anxiety. I've got all sorts of anxiety. And it's nuts. It's overwhelming. I've had it for a few years. I've had it 7 years after I lost my best mate 8 odd years ago. And it just took an effect on me, okay? Now, I've had to learn to cope with it because we all know going to the National Health and all that, it ain't their fault, but it's the World Health Service, as we know. And it's hard to get things, but I found things, and what I'm going to do is pass you what little tricks that I do to deal with apparent anxiety. Okay, and it states it's clocking up A&E rooms, it's clocking up doctors, unnecessary worry, unnecessary anxiety. Now, this is very important, so please take note, people, right? And please listen. Okay, because this is a man from experience, right? The first one is breathing exercises. Okay, you could do the 5-5-5 method. That is, right? You breathe in for 5 seconds, right? You do that, right? Because you're feeling it coming on. Hold, so you're in control of yourself. And then hold your breath for 5 seconds. Just hold it. And at the same time, controlling yourself. And then exhale for 5 seconds. And repeat. Okay, now, this method, there's different strokes for different folks, as we all know. Okay, but this method, I find, works for me. And as I said, I am not a doctor, I'm not a head doctor, but I'm a sufferer. I've had everything flung at me, all sorts, everything, and I know what works for me. And if I can help just one of you guys get through it and get over it, mission accomplished for me. That's worth all the money in the world. I mean that. So, right, so you control your breathing. That's step one. Now, I'm going to give you another step. Right, now I've mentioned this before, everyone, and this is very, very, very important one, this. And that's physical activity. Regular exercise. It can improve your mood. It does for me, right? Improves my mood. It improves my sleep. It improves my mental clarity. It improves my appetite. Yeah, and do you know what? If you're able-bodied, at the moment I ain't been able to do it because of situations, but I still do the walks and that when weather permitting, and I find that is my number one. Is the exercise and the mindset and sleep is so important. Now the next one it really does make a difference, because I've done an investigation. I used to hit loads of pop juice and all that, and my kids looked into all the chemicals in it. And they looked into what these chemicals have side effects on humans. Now, there were certain chemicals in some of these juices, and the well-known brands, okay, right, actually side effects are bringing on anxiety. Caffeine brings on anxiety. Alcohol brings on anxiety. Smoking the odd Moroccan can bring on the anxieties. Okay, so you got to improve your lifestyle, right? And believe in this saying. There's an old saying: "We are what we eat." Okay, and I know this processed trash that they're throwing out, and we're all struggling in that. You know what? Just try to be creative. Go back to the old school ways of cooking and cook properly. Grill your food. Don't fry it. Do proper old meals, school meals. All right. Take your vitamins, and you not the caffeine on the head, not the sugar. I have one sugar in a cup of tea. That's me. Right. And then I went from full fat. The diet didn't work. Then I lost loads of weight as well. If anyone's interested, I went on the zero version. And improvements, right? So I beg each and every one of you to follow those steps. It may not work for you, but if you put your mindset in and put your heart into this, right, and get to grips, because you've got to fight it, right, you will prevail. And it takes a lot of courage, but when you do achieve it, you'll think, wow, and you've got coping mechanisms. I call them my crutches. I've got ways, and some people's it's easy. There's different strokes for different folks. And as I say, I'm not a professional. Your medication do not stop. Okay, you speak to your doctor. What I can do is tell you the nice, organically way that you could do. Another good one is to go find a nice quiet spot. Sit on a log, sit on a rock. I mean, connect yourself to the earth. And I know I'm sounding like some, tree hugger, but, meditate, just relax, clear your mind. You know what I mean? It all helps. Don't overthink things, right? Do not go to bed thinking about things. Don't let things worry you. You don't. We're in a community now. If anything's worrying you, just let it out. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you. Okay? So I brought you them points on the anxiety. Okay? And this is to help you all out, help the algorithm as well. So please all share and all subscribe. We're growing and we're growing. Right? And I don't think it's going to be long before we'll be able to go live, and I truly, truly can't wait, and I can't wait to see you all. And Sharon Way, you ain't getting away without coming on either, young lady. All right? We've all got to get our heads together, you know what I mean, and be like a battalion, and and we look after each other. No one's going to feel lonely. No one's going to feel blue. And we've got a big long battle ahead, and we'll get everything sorted, and we'll work in tandem, and we shall prevail. So please, all be positive. I love you all. Please all subscribe, all the thumbs up, and share, because that's what we need, sharing. And thank you all so much. And thank you everyone for subscribing. I'll do some more begging on my X account. Okay. And the guys from X that have come over, I thank you. Thank you all. Okay. And thank you all. Good day. Bye-bye.